All right, let's talk about how to use essential oils. There are three main ways: aromatic, internal, and topical. There's our three different systems. The aromatic use is primarily German. The topical use is English in its roots, and the French tend to use essential oils internally and in their cooking. So in the Young Living model, and the model I use my oils in all three of those ways. Let's talk first about aromatically. You know, A is the first letter of the alphabet, and that's kind of how I roll. So it's important to know that when you smell something, whether it is an essential oil or garbage, the sense of smell reaches the limbic system in the brain. The limbic system is in charge of our memories and our emotions. So that's how essential oils are amazing at working with the nervous system and helping either support a positive emotion or turn around a not so great emotion. So if I'm feeling a little grumpy, I will go to my bottle of joy and I will smell that or diffuse that to help give me a little pick-me-up. So there are a few ways that you can do this. I have a bottle of lime nearby. You can literally just smell the cap, and you'll smell it, and those benefits are going to the brain. You don't even use any oil. No money used, no oil used. You can do it that way. You can also wear diffuser jewelry. I would never wear this necklace with a track jacket, but I prepped for this video. So I know it's amazing how long you prep to do these short videos. And no, my hair doesn't look great right now. It's getting washed and cut in like an hour. I just want to get this video made. But the dogs barked at the mailman and I would mess up what I was saying. This is literally like the 6th take of this video. Mine has a little felt pad on it. I have different colors. I put a drop of 2 different essential oils on there. Northern Lights Black Spruce, which smells like Christmas, and Stress Away on Monday, and I can literally still smell it. Some people use felt pads, some people use leather. I have these same little felt pads in a little car diffuser. It goes on my vents. So cute. So there is also, what do I have? You can do it on these like lava stones right here. Put the essential oil on there. So it's just a way of wearing your oils all day long. I personally don't wear perfume anymore. You can do a little more research on this. There are a lot of nasty things in perfumes and colognes. First of all, if you think about it, there's not a list of ingredients on perfume or cologne. And so I use essential oils, which are also going to benefit me physically and emotionally. I'm sitting on the floor right now. You're gonna realize that, but I show you how to use the diffuser. Let me kind of pull it apart as I'm coming over here right now. I see dog food bowls in the back. Oh yeah, perfect. So you'd fill the water in, which I've already done. Add your essential oils. They usually say 5 to 8 drops. Everyone has a different kind of threshold or preference for how strong they like theirs. It depends, how close it is to me and if it's right next to me in bed, or if I'm gonna be in the kitchen and it's a little bit further away. That will change how many drops of oils I use. But put the drops in there, put the lid back on, make sure it lines up nicely. This is the Desert Mist diffuser from Young Living. I love it. So there are a few different settings over here. This is how it immediately turns on. It's on the highest setting, meaning there's a constant mist coming, but you can set it on interval settings like medium or low and it lasts longer. There's different change of lights. You've got this little dim, you've got a little flicker that will happen. This one changes color through the rainbow. I love that. But you can also just set it on one color as well. So lots of different options. I will, instead of burning candles, I will use diffusers. Again, I hate to maybe be the bearer of bad news, but candles have a lot of chemicals and nasty things in them, so I don't burn candles in my house anymore. And one of the reasons I love diffusers is you can switch up the smell and the intention that you have in there morning and night. So you can, in the morning, put something like peppermint and lemon in to kind of wake you up, and then you can empty the water, or I have multiple diffusers in my house, so that would be something in the kitchen. And then in the bedroom, use an essential oil, which I'll go into in another video, like lavender, to help you sleep at night. So those are the different aromatic ways that you can use essential oils. And then you have topically. It's always recommended that you dilute your essential oils with a carrier oil. Now there's a long list of these. If your skin is sensitive, there are people who go into details on Pinterest and different blogs about which oil would be recommended for this, like which skin type. My skin type right now is currently like a teenager with this pregnancy. My skin is not liking what's going on in my belly. Examples: avocado, coconut, jojoba, olive, there's apricot, kernel, so a lot of different oils that you can use. But the recommendation is usually 1 drop of essential oil with about a teaspoon of a carrier oil. Doesn't need to be exact, we're not baking. And then with children, it's a little bit higher, more like a tablespoon. Again, reach out to me, there are great dilution charts out there. If it's something that you use a lot, like I'll talk about copaiba for teething in one of the next videos, you can use like a baby food jar and put a tablespoon or 2 of coconut oil and then a couple drops of your copaiba and just have it ready for in the middle of the night when you need to go and dip your finger in and rub it along your babe's gum line. You're good to go. You can also make a roller ball. So I got these on Amazon. I prefer the metal roller balls. This is an older one. I always recommend to label your essential oils too. I am pretty good smell-wise these days, but still, it's nice to label them so you know what they are. And I'll even label at what age they're diluted for, if they're for my youngest, who's not quite 2, or my oldest, who's closer to 4.5. This is tea tree. I've been using this on my face. Or if, yeah, there's just an oil that you love or something that you feel like you need, like Stress Away we'll talk about in the video. If that's your jam when you're feeling stressed out, I would say make a roller ball of it, keep it in your bag or your purse, and then just roll it on whenever you feel like you need it. Unlike pharmaceutical medications, essential oils can be, put on multiple times a day. I think they say the body usually metabolizes them out in 2 to 3 hours. So especially if you aren't feeling well, if you're going through a really stressful time, keep reapplying, keep using your oils. When it comes to where do you put the oils, don't think about it too much. It's not meant to be rocket science. Use them like you would perfume or cologne. Put them on your wrists. You can rub them along your neck, kind of the base of your skull. If you are using an oil because your stomach's upset and not doing so great, you can rub it over your stomach. If you want a little bit more respiratory support, put on your chest, upper back. Again, if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask me. The last way to use your essential oils is internally. Not everyone's comfortable using essential oils internally, and that is a-okay. You have to do what you're comfortable with. The beauty is that there are 3 different options, and they're all going to benefit you. So you can add essential oils to a drink. So I right now have this is sparkling water, a shot of Ningxia Red. I'll explain that another time. And I put a drop of lime essential oil in there just because it sounded good for a little afternoon pick-me-up. I'll take it with my vitamins. The spoon's in there to help mix the oil up in there. Remember, oil and water don't mix, so I often use a little honey or Himalayan sea salt if you don't have, this time I have the juice in there, so I don't need anything else. But you can also, so you can bake with essential oils. You can use lemon and lemon cookies. You can use peppermint in brownies, to make peppermint chocolate brownies. You can use oils like oregano, basil, rosemary, tarragon to make a marinade or use in a dip. Essential oils do go a long way, so you always want to start out small and add more if you feel like you're not getting that taste. Let me see where else I put the joys of sitting on the floor while you're doing this. Okay, I don't know where it is, but you can use a veggie or gelatin capsule. You can order them on Amazon. I order on Amazon a lot. You literally open them up and you can drop the essential oil in there. I'd still recommend putting a little bit of like olive oil or coconut oil in there just so it's a little more gentle on the stomach. Then you put it back in and you can take it internally that way, especially if you don't like the taste. So those are the main 3 ways: aromatic, topical, and internal. If you have any questions, as always, just ask.